Yep. Just use the bathroom, come right back. Okay, thanks everybody.
We have other things. If it's not particularly cold, we have a couple of baskets, big baskets there. I think we use
Yeah, so yeah, you could leave the meditation bottle in the Sangha hall for sure. You can find a place maybe on the far side of there's a metal place where the coffee boiler is, or yeah, you'll find a place. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we'll see you everybody here at 6 o'clock.
Find the charger about that.
It would be good.
It's not.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, but we have to turn this on to. This, that's the right here. That's just. Yeah. But unless you're recording the meditation. Yeah. Which we have to verify with recording the meditation. Sometimes you can do it.
We'll just have to be vigilant. Okay. Yeah.
Indeed.
Good evening, dear friends in Dhamma. You all are welcome to Bhavana Society. You all are warmly welcome on behalf of Bhante ji, residents, monks, and all other residents. So we're ready to start the first retreat of the year 2025, Brahma Vihara. Most of you are very familiar to the place as well as look like serious meditator. Few of you might need more guidance to start and practice meditation. But it's look like we have a good team. So with the help of a serious meditator who has a lot of experience, connected with the juniors, so it is wonderful opportunity. Seniors, they can share the experience and knowledge with others, particularly with the juniors. Juniors have a wonderful opportunity to practice with serious meditator who has a lot of experience. So look like this team is very good, and we can come to wonderful conclusion after a few days later through this retreat. So traditionally, in Bhavana society, we start with observing precepts. That is our tradition. These precepts are the guidance for our residency here in Bhavana, the way how the residents should be. All these explained through these precepts. As you know, when we have a goal, to achieve that goal, there should be a path, the way of life. So in here, for a few days, you are becoming a resident of Bhavana, not just meditator. You are becoming a residence. So then, as a Bhavana residence, what is the way that they have to live? All these guidelines explaining with these precepts. So I would like to invite you all to join with us to observe precepts. We call it Attanga Sila or 3 refuge and 8 monastic precepts. No one become Buddhist observing precepts. Therefore, don't worry. You can see page number 10 in the big book, Bhavana Vandana. Page number 12 would be the small book. You can turn on the lights in backside. I don't lights turn off somebody. Please turn on. Other one. Yeah. Another things in here you can see Pali and English translation and some English letters. Traditionally, we belongs to Theravada tradition, old tradition. We like to connect with the spoken language of the Buddha. To maintain our tradition, I would like to invite you also to join with us, to join with these observances following Pali passages. So I would like to invite you all to, particularly our Manavika, would lead you to observe precepts. Yeah.
We will recite together loudly and clearly. O Rasa Aham Bhante Tisarena Sari Aham Sila Yachari Anuka Agatwa Sivam Deva Devante Yudhiyampi Vahusasa Aham Bhante Tisarena Sari Aham Sila Yachari Anugraham Bhagavas Sivam Deva Devante Hatiyami Osrasa Aham Bhante Nisarena Sati Athagasya Yajari Anugraham Bhagavas Sivam Deva Devante
Yamahang vadami tang vadeta. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Itiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Itiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Ditiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tisarana gamanam sampunnam. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyā. Adinādāna veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Abrahmacharya veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Surāmīra majjapamā dattāna veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Vikāla bhojana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyāmi. Nachcha gīta vādita visuka dassana nālā gandha vilepana Dharana Mandana Vibhusanattana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Ichchasayana Mahasayana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Imang Attanga Silam Samadhiyami Tisaranena Saddin Attanga Silang Dhammang Samadhayitva Sadhukam Surakitam Katva Appamadena Sampade Tabbang Silena Sugatim Yanti Silena Bhoga Sampada Silena Nibbutim Yanti Tasma Silang Visodaye. Dear friends, today we are starting to practice Brahma Vihara. Who we are human beings. There are so many living beings in this world. Among those living beings, humans are special. For human, in Pali language, which was Buddha's spoken language, there is a word, manussa. It's explained in commentaries. What is the meaning of manussa? Manan ussatiti manusso. Who can think deeply, widely? They are humans. They are humans. So we are separating from other living beings because of our thinking ability. We can do changes. We can improve things. For example, just think about things that we are using today. Years ago, we did not use, perhaps. Sometimes we have new version now. Within a few years, this new version also would be updated. This is the nature. How all these changes are happening, all these changes are the results of your thinking ability. People who lived in this country years ago, they had suffered a lot during the winter time. But now we have a lot of system to warm up the place where we are living, in our dwelling place. Facilities are changing according to the year that we are living, through the facilities that we already updated. All these are the results of human mind. Now you can see humans are very different compared with other living beings. So in this world, 2600 years ago, the Buddha appeared. His whole teaching centered on human beings. Teachings of the Buddha completely talking about human beings. The Buddha had been delivering 84,000 sermons. all these sermons are based on human beings. Basically, the Buddha explained the way how we can develop our humanity, human qualities, the way how we should live as human beings. So today, our topic in this retreat, Brahma Vihara. Brahma Vihara, as you know, there are 4 qualities in Brahma Vihara. Metta in Pali, Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka. Loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. If you are talking about human beings, is there anything that talk about human beings without these 4 qualities? Loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity? I don't think. Is there anything that you can talk about human being without these 4 qualities? We as a human beings, as we know, we have powerful mind, we have ability, a special ability, that is thinking ability. What is for this thinking ability? To maintain these 4 qualities with us. Why? There is a secret. What is that secret? We have goal. All over the world, all living beings are maintaining same goal. Same goal. That's nothing different. Same goal. It doesn't matter animals, birds, or humans, we all have same goal. What is that goal? We want to be happy. We want to be happy. Happiness is our goal. We, in our life, beginning of our life, we ready to go to kindergarten, schools, high schools, and universities, and graduate schools, and we're ready to find a job, and then we're ready to marry someone, and we're ready to make children. We want to buy houses, we want to buy car, we ask him promotion in our job. So many goals in our life. At the end of all these achievements, what you are willing? You want to be happy. There are people already accomplished all these goals. Just reach out them, check with them. Are you happy now? No, still they are looking happiness. So therefore, these material gains are not supporting us to be happy. So then, as a human beings, it's the main thing that we have to focus to develop these qualities if we are willing to be happy. Other living beings, unfortunately, they don't have ability to develop these qualities, but there would be because of some influence, environmental influence, sometimes sansaric influence, karmic influence might be help them to have certain kind of abilities to develop. But as human beings, all human beings have that ability to develop these qualities. Loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. In this retreat, we are ready to discuss and practice. Discuss and practice. What we are discussing? We are discussing the way how we can develop these qualities. And there would be 4 Dhamma talks. Actually, including this one, there would be 5 Dhamma talks. all these Dhamma talks, we're going to explain what is metta, what is karuna, what is mudita, what is upekka, as well as we're ready to explain the way how we can apply these qualities to our day-to-day life. And also we're ready to explain the benefits that you can gain through these development achievements. So therefore, this retreat, not regarding any other things, it's completely about us. This retreat is completely about us. We, as a human beings, now we know our duty, our responsibility, our goal, what we are willing to achieve, the way how we can achieve these goals. All these topics would be here with us in this retreat. So this is very important retreat. This retreat would be in different levels according to your capacity. Who has a lot of experience, they can practice even jhana. Who don't have any experience, they can think about themselves. Basically, they can be aware, I am a human being. My duty, my responsibility is to develop my human quality. So these two levels would be here. So then, during this retreat, pay full attention to gain knowledge as well as to learn something, how we can apply these human qualities. If there is any weaknesses regarding our qualities, so how I can empower to develop my qualities, how I can develop my energy and effort to gain these qualities. All these things would be here with us. So, in this retreat, you have a wonderful opportunity to listen to Bhante ji and practice with Bhante ji. Bhante ji is a most senior monk in the world now. He is, I think, 98 years old, not complete yet, but that is his age limit. And he's practicing meditation more than 60 years. So how nice to have that kind of opportunity to sit with him and to discuss with him. So this is a great opportunity. And also, there would be opportunity for you to meet monks and nuns. If there is any guidance that you need personally to regarding your practice, there's opportunity. Except me, you can meet all other monks and nuns because I'm meeting with you a few times per day. Therefore, I thought better not to meet personally. I have to give opportunity for other monks and for you to meet other monks. That's why I decided not to meet you in personal interviews. But I'm here for the question and answer, and also in the evening for the Dhamma discussions and all other things. If there is something that particularly that you want to ask during the Q&A session, you can put into the box. It might be the Sangha hall. Write down your question, and put it into the box. So I can discuss those things during the Q&A session. And there's another event going outside. We name it Applying for Brahma Vihara. Applying for Brahma Vihara. This is kind of a different experience that you're going to have. Becoming a residency in Bhavana, how we can share our loving kindness towards compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity with others. That is the meaning of applying for Brahma Vihara to our day-to-day life. So there's a program for that. you can join with that programs too. This is a silent retreat. So during this retreat, try to maintain silence as much as you can. The word that we use, noble silence has a deep meaning. Noble silence can observe only beings who attain enlightenment. I don't know about you. Therefore, as much as you can, in a very deep level, try to be silenced, because there's a wonderful opportunity for us to pay full attention towards our mind. What kind of thoughts are arising there? Whether these thoughts are supportive for my practice or not. What I am looking each and every moment, or the things that I am applying is connecting with the things that you are willing to achieve. All these questions, analyzing parts would be there. Being silent person, you can connect with. Basically, you may able to find yourself being a silent person. So that's why during the retreat time, we are asking to be silenced for our all participants. So it would be new to your life, but try it. Right, you can see the difference. There will be 4 talks, as I mentioned, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Bhante ji will be here, and at the beginning of the sessions, there would be guided meditation. At the guided meditation, you can directly connect with the Bhante ji for Dhamma talks. He will explain particularly what is metta, what is loving kindness, and what are the benefits of loving kindness. These 4 words are connecting each other. Metta is connecting with karuna, loving kindness connecting with compassion, as well as loving kindness is connecting with mudita, sympathetic joy. Loving kindness is connecting with equanimity, upekha. Even though we have 4 categories, but all are together. No one can just talk about metta or loving kindness without other qualities. These 4 qualities are working together all the time. The word Brahma Vihara came from Hindu tradition, because according to the Hinduism, it's explained, you can see these 4 qualities through the Mahabrahma. To the Mahabrahma. That's why we have this word, Brahma Vihara. It's a Pali word. That's what we are using. We are borrowing from Hindu tradition. But it doesn't matter what tradition it's coming. Very important thing is, what are the benefits of this tradition, these words? This is the very important thing. The Buddha explained, Mahabrahma is not someone else, your mom and dad. Mahabrahma is not someone else, Mahabrahma is your mom and dad. Because these qualities that you can experience living with your parents, mom and dad, you can see their compassion you already experience in your life. You can see their loving friendliness you already experience. You can see their metta, sympathetic joy, karuna, upekha, and all other qualities living with them you already experience. So therefore the Buddha said, living example is for Mahabrahma, your mom and dad, your parents. So, as a Buddhist, we are willing to attain enlightenment. There are 4 stages that we can accomplish through our practice. Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arihat. Stream entered, Sotapanna, once returner, nonce returner, and never returner. All these stages are the achievements that we are willing. Through these achievements, what kind of explanation that we can get for now? Through these achievements, we can establish these four qualities without changing. Any human beings can have these qualities. Even the murderer who got punishment, who is living in the prison, that person also have these four qualities. What is happening? We have metta sometimes, and sometimes we are losing that metta. We are connected with the anger. We have compassion, and sometimes losing that state, we are connected with cruelty. We have mudita, sympathetic joy. Losing that quality, we are connected with the jealous. We have upekkha, equanimity. Sometimes losing that equanimity, we are living with, we are connected with the unhappy stages and intolerance stages. No patience, full of stress. It takes only 1 nanosecond to change it. So this is the nature of mundane life. Person who attain enlightenment, that person would be able to maintain love and friendliness as a one line without changing. Our situation like a zigzag, going up and down, up and down. We have this quality, but we are not able to maintain same time as a line. Sometimes we are losing without knowing. Now, in this moment, you all are look like full of love and friendliness, compassion, sympathy, joy, and equanimity. All the qualities are here now. But just think about your enemies coming. Your enemies get into the meditation hall, what would be your mind? Hey, what is happening? He's also here, she's also here. You don't have that peaceful mind. That peace is going away from you. This is the nature of mundane mind. We don't have to worry about that. As a practitioner, we have to recognize the nature. And then we have to develop our energy and effort to control our desire, anger, hatred, and all these unwholesome thoughts. It is a result of our practice. It would be a result of our practice. So therefore, we are here to understand the barriers of our practice. And we're ready to pay full attention to develop our humanity, human qualities. We want to be happy. So now you can compare. When you don't have any kind of love and friendliness thoughts, how would be the nature of your mind? When you are away from compassion, how would be the nature of your mind? When you are full of love and friendliness, compassion, sympathetic joy, equanimity, and all the qualities, good qualities, wholesome qualities, how would be the nature of your mind? You can experience yourself. Seeing the results, then what you have to do? You have to develop energy and effort. For what? To continue, to keep that qualities with you. Not to change your mind because of outside reasons. Because of secondary reasons, you don't know to change. So, to maintain that peaceful, happy status with you, you need energy. You need effort. Pali word, keep in your mind, virya, virya, virya. We have to grow virya through our practice. Practice means we are paying attention to grow virya, energy. That is the meaning of practice. Therefore, as a human being, you have to pay full attention about basic things, basic qualities as a human being. So I am a human being, so therefore I should connect with loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. That is my duty. That is my responsibility. I can't be happy without these qualities. So therefore, I have to develop my energy, effort to be happy. To be happy. Who don't like happiness? Who don't want to be happy? Is there any person that you met in your whole life who don't want to be happy? I don't think anyone who don't want to be happy. So, but anyway, there are three methods that you can apply to develop your mind, to gain your happiness. The first method is, you already did that, observe precepts. Second method is meditation. Let me meditate. Third method is practice generousness. All these methods are the applications that we can apply to develop our happiness. These are universal. Don't be narrow. Okay, these teachings only for the Buddha's followers. No. These are universal. Each and religions in the world, most of philosophers, that they already explain. To be generous, to be disciplined, and to be meditate. These three applications are explained by all religious leaders, most of the religious leaders, as well as philosophers. But particularly, the Buddha had mentioned about these things in his each and every teachings of the Buddha. So you observe precepts at the beginning of these events. What you are willing observing these precepts? What is the purpose of these observances? What is the purpose? Why you want to apply any kind of traditions or rules, regulations for you? Each and every country, we have law and order. We have tradition, norms, values, culture. What is for? All these norms, values, rules, regulations, law and order. For what? For what? Very important regarding human quality. We are willing to be happy. Happiness is our goal. Observances are very important if you are willing to be happy, to gain that happiness. Why? Through these observances, you can uplift your mental health. That is the purpose of observances. You can develop your mental health through these observances. How? Most dangerous, harmful mental issue is what? Stress. Most harmful, dangerous thing, which is destroying your inner peace, stress. Why you have stress? Because of two reasons: doubt and fear. Doubt and fear. Why you have doubt and fear? Because you are not living according to natural law. That is the reason. If you are not living according to the natural law, doubt and fear arising in your mind. So we observe these precepts to respect natural law. Natural laws are eternal. These laws are not created by any living beings. These natural laws are the laws which is eternal. There's a sutta delivered by the Buddha, Loka Dhammata. In that sutta, Buddha explained whether Tathagata appears in this world or not, this Dhamma will exist. What is that? Natural law. In here, in the precepts that you can see, the first precepts, abstaining from killing. You made a promises yourself. Abstaining. I abstaining from killing. Is it not a natural law? It is a natural law. How? If someone come try to kill you, do you like it? If someone come to you and disturbing you, do you like it? You don't like. Try to find out anybody who likes to, disturbances and killing. If someone try to disturb, nobody like in this world. If someone try to kill you, nobody like it. So if you don't like something, is there any power, any authority that you have to do others? No. If you don't like it, how others like it? They don't like either. So this is the natural law. Imasmin sati dang hoti. When it is, this should be there. So then, respecting that natural law, you know yourself. If someone disturbing your life, you don't like it. If someone try to kill you, you don't like it. So therefore, you ready to purify your mind. I am ready to observe very important precepts. What is that? Abstaining from killing. I don't want to kill. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to disturb anyone in this world. You are making promises to yourself. For what? To respect the natural law. When you're able to respect the natural law, you can live without doubt and fear. This is the logic in here. So we observe these precepts to respect the natural law and living according to the natural law. All these 8 precepts that you can see, abstaining from taking what is not given, stealing is not good things. Think about yourself. If someone try to take something that you have, you like to keep with you things that you have. If someone try to take it from you, you don't like it. Your inner peace would be destroyed there because of that action. That action is harmful, unwholesome. You know that. That's why respecting that natural law, you ready to observe, I'm abstaining from stealing. I don't want to take anything from anybody without their permission. You are purifying yourself. Now your inner peace, inner capacities increasing because of that observances. And the third one, abstaining from sensual misconduct. That is the normal precepts that but in here particularly, you observe abrahmacharya. It means abstaining from any kind of sexual activities. Why? Sexual activities are not supporting for your inner peace. The word Pali, in Pali we use raga. If someone willing to be happy, raga is the most dangerous things that first they have to address. If you are not addressing your raga, your sexuality, your sexual feeling, there's no way to control your mind. There's no way to control your mind. So therefore, during this retreat, you made a promises yourself abstaining from sexual activities because wasting your time, energy, effort, and everything, even inner peace. You don't want to destroy your inner peace. That's why you observe that precepts. And fourth one, abstaining from lying. This is very important too. As human beings, if someone try to lie to you, you don't like it. You would be frustrated because of that. You would be unhappy. Oh, that person told me a lie, which I don't like. You are not happy about that. So if you are not happy, how about others? They also don't like, definitely. That's the law, natural law. So therefore, you're ready to respect observing these precepts. And the fifth one, abstaining from intoxicating drinks and drugs, causing heedlessness. We already have so many reasons to be heedless. We don't need to have extra. So that's why, particularly, you are making promises in this living here in the Bhavana. I don't want to have any drugs, any alcohol. Why? I'm drowsy enough. I have enough drowsy. I don't need extra taking these drugs and alcohol. To maintain your inner peace, to maintain your mental health, yes, of course, abstaining from drugs and alcohol is very important. Very important. And the sixth one, abstaining from eating at inappropriate times. Another thing, we did not born to this world to eat. We're supposed to eat to survive. We're supposed to eat to survive. So therefore, there should be a time, appropriate time for our meals. So then I'm ready to make a boundary, making promises myself. Oh, I'm ready to abstain from inappropriate time eating. We waste our time without knowing if we are willing to enjoy with food. That's why the Buddha introduced these precepts. There was a discussions with the Buddha. One day, the Buddha was meeting with five bhikkhus, which you call Chabagya, kind of radical monks. Explain to them, Bhikkhu, I eat once a day. I don't spend any time afternoon or evening looking food. As a result of this behavior, my lifestyle, I'm healthy compared with others. And also I have enough time to do my works. If we are aware the schedules of the Buddha, it's unbelievable. The Buddha's schedules always busy. It was always busy. He had been delivering 84,000 sermons within in 45 years, mean at least 5 sermons per day had been given by the Buddha. He had met many people, not only human beings, even devas, brahmas, maharas, all other living beings also had met the Buddha. So, what kind of lifestyle had, what kind of like status that Buddha had? Very busy, but he was able to manage his life. How? Because this precept is very important to manage our time. When you finish one meal, then you're ready to make a plan about next meal. While you are eating lunch, you're ready to make a plan for dinner. What we going to have for dinner? That is the normal life. While you are eating your lunch, you're ready to make a plan for your dinner. Now in here, I can survive, I can maintain this life, just eating one meal or 2 meals per day. I don't eat anything afternoon. Making that habit, you can completely cut off so many unnecessary activities from your mind. You don't want to look in anything for dinner. You don't want to think about the dinner. So in the world, it's very famous methods now. Intermediate fasting, where it's come? It's coming from these precepts. Who is the person who introduced that intermediate fasting to the world? The Buddha. The Buddha. That's why Buddha said there, whenever we cook, I'm very happy as well as I'm healthy because I'm eating once a day. I don't eat evening. I don't eat my dinner. So therefore, I would like to ask you to apply this method if you like. The Buddha said so. So therefore, these precepts very supportive not only for your inner peace, it is very supportive for your body and particularly your health, physical health, not only mental health, even for your physical health. Therefore, dear friends, just observing these precepts, there are a lot of benefits that you can gain. You can see that benefits yourself. And the next one, abstaining from dancing, singing, music, shows, wearing garlands, using perfumes, and beautifying with cosmetics. Don't you think you are not able to manage your time and your energy as well as your wealth because of these things? There's no limit with these things. You don't have any authority to control these desires. All these are desires. You're spending hours and hours for these things. That's why the Buddha introduced this precept for what? To manage your time. To manage your time. And to make a list and prioritize your duties, responsibilities. To prioritize in your responsibility and duties, you can be mindful, oh, I'm not here just only for these things. I have a goal. I want to achieve that goal. So therefore, this precept is very important to manage your time as well as your duty. Next one, abstaining from use of high and large seats and beds. Luckily in here, you don't have any of these things. You don't have any luxurious things. I think perhaps you already, you met your beds what you have in your kutis and the dorms. I know you don't have those luxurious things. You can be happy about that for now. But these are also very important. If you are just thinking about your comforts, satisfactions regarding your body, you may not be able to manage your time and the duties, responsibilities. That's why we observe that precepts. So all these precepts are the precepts which is very supportive directly to increase your inner peace, mental health. And same times, meditation, there would be different kind of meditation. Whatever meditation techniques are the techniques which is very supportive to develop our mindfulness. These are the exercise to develop our mindfulness. Meditation is a technique which is very supportive to develop our mindfulness. Mental exercise are very important. And the third one, generousness. That is also very important. Being a generous person, you can reduce your desire, which is very important in our practice. Reducing desire, you can enjoy in your life. With desire or increase in desire, there's no way to be happy. In this practice, we are mainly focused to develop our mindfulness. So we apply these three applications to gain our mindfulness. Observances of precepts, practicing meditation, and developing our generousness. These three activities are the activities which is based on our timetable here in this retreat in Bhavana. We are willing to gain our qualities through these developments. Developing mindfulness, developing concentration and gaining wisdom, but we are willing. We're willing to develop our loving friendliness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. So now you observe precepts, and there are two other activities that we can apply during the retreat, which we call be a generous person and also be a meditator, good meditator. Today, in this moment, we can take opportunity to practice meditation. There are few methods that we can apply during the retreat. Metta meditation, even though just we use metta meditation, in the word metta, it has other connections also, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. You can't talk about metta without thinking about other qualities. So all the qualities are together, always together. So practicing metta, yes, of course, you can gain compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity too. Let's take opportunity to practice metta, and tomorrow you may get opportunity to practice breathing meditation and metta in another way. Okay. Now, before start our metta meditation practice, turning to page number 46 to 47 would be the best in English translation. We can join with us to do brief chanting of metta, and then we can start to practice metta meditation. 47. You all can join with us to chant Metta Sutta, loving kindness discourse. One skills in good, wishing to attain that state of peace should act thus. One should be able, straight, upright, obedient, gentle, and humble. One should be content, easy to support, with pure duties, living life, control in senses, discreet, not imprudent, unattached to practice. One should not do any slight wrong, which the wise mind censures. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would scorn life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving kindness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or whenever. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divine duality, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision, removing desire for sensual pleasures. One comes never again to birth in truth. By the power of this truth, may I always have well-being. By the power of this truth, may I always have well-being. By the power of this truth, may I always have well-being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. So then let us practice